Here's the reason why. My mother, alright? That's my mother right here. You can find her on YouTube. By the way, that's her little blog page. You might be interested in it. So, my mom, when my sibling said to her, "Mom, there's this really cool color of blue light around you today," she didn't go, "That's just your imagination." Because you see, most of us have these abilities as children. It's until we are taught that we don't, we have them usually. Taught to ignore it, you know. But that's another complete other topic for another time. So we'll cover it then. Anyway, back to the point. My mom never said it wasn't possible. She said, "Oh, that would be my aura that you're seeing." And it became commonplace in my home. It was never something odd or something weird. Now, as I grew up, I learned quickly and was taught to not do exactly what I'm doing right now, which is just being like, "Oh, hey, by the way, I see auras," but I don't. I sense them. But that was back in school, because children are mean. They are. Sorry, I had to cut there because I did a whole big rant about how mean children are, and it has nothing to do with this. So we're going to get back to the point. You learn not to usually talk about it, but you asked, so I'm telling you. We grew up with it, and it was commonplace in the home, and it was commonplace for normal lives. I use it the same way that people use reading body language, you know. If someone walks up to you and goes, "Dude, I'm so... what the hell?" You immediately go, "Right, this guy's angry," you know. Or, "Wow, this chick is flirting with me," or whatever, you know. Because you can read their body language. I can just read more. Because I've never learned to tune it out. And I also studied it and practiced it. Let's see, I started noticing it around 8 years old. I'm almost 33. I'll be 33 in October. So we're looking at about roughly, 25 years of it being part of my life. Now, I use this in swordplay too. I can read your energy to know when you're about to strike, and no, it's not cheating. When you're fighting for your life, you use everything you got. Anyway, so what is an aura? What is it besides just your energy, and what can you do with it? You know, can anyone learn? Can anyone learn how to do it, to see auras? As far as I know, yes. Every person that my mother and I have ever tried to teach has learned. Now it's tricky, it takes a little practice, kind of like those 3D things where you look at the poster long enough and you kind of cross your eyes and a 3D picture shows up out of the garbage of nothing. It's kind of like that. You have to be able to look at the right thing to be able to see it. But because I don't see the color, I sense it, and because I know enough about my own energies that I can produce whichever energy that I want. My mom used to use me to teach people. You know, we'd go up against a white object, and I would put my hand up against it, and I would make it green. And she would have them try to see the green, and then while they're looking for the green, she would have me change it to blue. You know, and they're now supposed to look for the difference so they know what they're looking for. Now, every person that we've ever tried to teach has learned. Mind you, we haven't tried to teach a whole bunch of people. I'm not saying I've taught 7,000 people how to know. Like 12. You know, but it's, as far as I know, it's a skill that everybody has. They just don't know whether or not it exists, or they don't know how to make it work. It's like lucid dreaming. You know, with lucid dreaming, you have the capacity to be able to be awake in your dreams and be able to utilize that dream state for so many things. But most people do not realize that they even have the capacity. There's a lot of people out there who just don't dream, or they don't remember them. They wake up to thinking that they blinked. You know, it's nighttime, blink. Oh, look, it's morning, my alarm's going off. Some people, that's what they have. You know, so it's harder for some. It's easier for others. It's a matter of sitting down and really trying to work on it. Gosh, did I miss anything? They're not dangerous. Your auras can be it's your own energy. I mean, I guess officially, if someone was able to harness their own energy, and like people who focus chi, like martial arts and so on and so forth, and focused a lot of negative energy, that it could, like, you know, depending on the level of being able to work their chi, you know, you could make, you know, small things sick. You know, you definitely make yourself sick. Oh, it's so easy to make yourself sick just by messing with your own mood. But that's another subject for another time. I think I'm out. I think that's it. Auras are good. Everyone has one. It's, you know. Well, I think that's going to cover this particular video on auras. Can't wait to see what you guys have to say. Leave text comments if you like. Leave video responses. You know, like to get to know you. You know, so thanks for watching, and I hope this was interesting, informative, and this was once again just basic information of ideas, of concepts. I mean not to step on anyone's toes. Blessings to all. Have a good night, have a good morning, whatever time you watch this. And this is Will Gray. Talk again soon.